Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel where I tell you about the life journey of one of your favorite restaurants in the US, Taco Bell. The ingredient of their success for those of you who have tried their tacos might have some vivid ideas. For those who haven't, we'll get to know about it today. So stick to the video as I explore their untold tale of success. And without any further ado, let's jump right into it. The history of Taco Bell dates back to the 1960s. Well, the foundation of it is even older. For the sake of record, let's just say it's 1960. There's nothing great in the world that comes with a little or no struggle at all. If someone has taught you that there is a shortcut to life, I would suggest running as far away as you can from them. Well, if you regularly watch our channel, then you must be very well acquainted with this fact already. So, without wasting your time here with random details, I'll get straight to the point. It all started when the founder of Taco Bell, Mr. Glenn Bell, came back to the US after serving as a Marine cook while he was just 20. This means cooking was his forte long before he thought of capitalizing on his skills. After he came back, he was inspired by McDonald's and the customers it was able to attract. Remember, we are not talking about the McDonald's of today. Back in those days, it was just a small drive-through hut sort of restaurant, and Graham took the risk and started on his own. It wasn't like McDonald's in a way that one had to walk to it instead of driving through it to get to the orders. Well, you get the idea. At that hut, Graham was selling hamburgers and a few other mainstream food items that would sell immediately. But you know, it is never the mainstream items that make your mark. Trust me, never. Before diving into Graham's taco selling journey, there's one thing that I must say about Graham. He surely got some skills when it comes to observing and understanding what he could sell. So it all started from another inspiration and observation of Graham. While he was selling hamburgers and stuff in his small corner hut, he saw a nearby hut selling Mexican tacos. So there and then he decided to move into the making and selling of tacos. You must have heard that famous slogan of Taco Bell, "Think outside of the bun." I think this slogan is one of the cleverest slogans any brand has ever used. Even then, Taco Bell didn't appear on the market and made its name out of nowhere. Graham Bell, like any other person who wants to achieve big things in life, had to embrace failures and trials before reaching the point he was looking for. So it was 1954 that Graham Bell started his taco selling journey from a small restaurant, or we can say a small shop, the Taco Tia. When he opened Taco Tia, he was content with one thing, that his product was unique and had no competition with McDonald's whatsoever. However, as you know, the biggest issue of all time with starting businesses is raising capital. And as Graham Bell couldn't finance the restaurant by himself, so he had to get himself a partner. Taco Tia wasn't a failure, but when Graham Bell showed his interest in expanding the business to new locations, there came the problem that comes along when you go for partnerships. The partner was up for expanding the business to just 3 locations, so considering his passion for the taco business, he sold his part of shares in Taco Tia and went to open another restaurant. No, it's not Taco Bell, it was El Taco. This also wasn't his sole venture, and it had 3 high-profile partners at that time. All was working perfectly until it was not. The reason why they closed El Taco is still unsure. My guess is that Graham Bell was not much of a partnership person and loved to do things in his own way and on his own terms. So in 1962, he sold the shares of El Taco and straight up opened his restaurant, Taco Bell. Today, this restaurant is not like a small corner restaurant as it was at the time of the opening. From growing not only in locations and outlets, but the customer base of Taco Bell has also grown exponentially. From starting at one location in a small town in Los Angeles to now being present in over 7,000 locations across the globe. Although Taco Bell has its footprints in so many locations in the world, still 90% of its operations and restaurants are based in the US. At this point, everyone must be like, okay, sure, Graham Bell sailed through all the challenges and experiences and made Taco Bell into something worthwhile as it is known today. One could ask, what's that certain element that led them to so much success? So it will be unfair if I solely give credit to one thing and leave out the other. So hang around as I discuss the factors that led to not only their business expansion, but also their customer base. To start the list, it was the founder himself whose determination and passion for running a successful taco business outgrew even his personal life. He was so dedicated to making his business successful that his marital life also got disturbed. Well, fortunate or unfortunate for him. That's not something for me or you guys to decide. Still, one thing's for certain. His dedication to the business served the business well. The second one is the tacos themselves. At the time Graham introduced tacos in the U.S., they weren't a famous food item. The staff at Taco Bell said people who came to the restaurant often couldn't even pronounce the word taco correctly. So you see how Taco Bell took the food item from not even being known by the public to one of the famous food items today. Another invention of his also played a huge part, and that is the hard taco shell. This was introduced to cut the preparation time of tacos and serve the customers quickly. So Graham introduced a hard taco shell. If you find hard taco shells being served anywhere across the globe, remember it was Graham Bell at Taco Bell where it was first introduced. The next one is a big one that contributed, at least I believe, over 80% of the success that Taco Bell has been able to achieve today. It's the acquisition of Taco Bell by Pepsi in 1978 for $125 million. So it was the era when Pepsi was looking for potential business out there to expand its operations and the industries they operated in. During these same years, Pepsi acquired Pizza Hut as well. All these businesses that Pepsi acquired are run by Yum. So coming to the success part, to give you guys an idea of how much this acquisition overall contributed to Taco Bell's success and expansion, back in 1978 when Taco Bell was acquired, it only had 1,000 branches. In the next few years, not even a decade, Pepsi opened 6,500 more branches of Taco Bell. Though as mentioned before, of these 7,000 branches, majorly, many were still in the U.S. Anyhow, the business was pacing at a whole different level. Their sales grew exponentially, making them one of the most successful restaurant businesses in the world. Though I guess I have mentioned the largest factors that played an important role in the success, still I have missed a few important details. Starting with their catchy menu items and their marketing techniques that went successful. The menu items were there to tell customers that we are a taco business, but we have something for everyone out there. Diversifying their menu was surely a great move taken by Taco Bell. The marketing team also did great at the job it was supposed to do, although it took a few trials and errors to reach the desired goal. For example, from bringing in a Chihuahua into their promotional videos to their popular slogan, "Think outside the bun," every campaign played a crucial role in its success, and today, all the success of Taco Bell can be credited to the factors mentioned. If you guys think I missed one, do tell me in the comments. Okay, so it's a wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for future notifications. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.